Good morning, everyone. I am Yadet Sujay, MSc second year, Department of Microbiology, Central University of Tamil Nadu. Today, I'll be speaking about effluent treatment processes, particularly oxidation pond. So, coming to contents, first we'll see introduction to effluent treatment. That's an overview of effluent treatment and its type. Then oxidation pond and its types, and then the mechanism, advantage and disadvantage of oxidation pond. So coming treatments, let us first understand the word effluent, right? So effluent comes from the Latin verb which is efflue, which means to flow out. In older meaning, an effluent was a stream flowing out of a river or lake, but nowadays it almost means like a waste that are poured into the water or air. And the liquid factory waste, smoke, and raw sewage, this all can be called effluents, right? So the purpose of the effluent treatment facility is to biologically treat the wastewater, right? So there is a lot of organic materials present in the wastewater, so due to which like the dissolved oxygen is reduced when we directly dump those wastewater into the water bodies. So the effluent must be treated before it is eventually disposed of in like we have to fulfill some specified criteria of quality of effluents like before disposing. So like pH should be 6.5 to 8.5. Chemical oxygen demand must be 250 milligram per liter, or it should be less. And then BOD should be 3 milligram per liter, or more. It can be more, right? So these are just some criteria which should be fulfilled before disposing the effluent directly to the environment. So this treatment provides removal of major pollutants from the effluent, right? So this also involves the like stabilization of organic molecules by excess of microorganisms. Okay, so we can defeat those as a equation, right? So equation was like organic molecule plus microorganisms plus oxygen plus nutrient, which gives new cells plus ammonia, carbon dioxide as an energy as well. So this is an overview of wastewater treatment system stages in industry. The processes is used to treat wastewater from the industries that is produced as undesirable byproduct. After treatment, the effluent treated effluent is reused, or they are discharged into the surface water of environment. As I have shown in the previous slides, there are three stages of wastewater treatment: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Primary treatment involves technologies like gravitation, filtration, flotation, and centrifugation, which removes oils and particulates. This is the first and often necessary step for treating wastewater. Secondary treatment is the removal of biodegradable organic matter in solution or suspension from like sewage or similar kinds of wastewater, right? So the aim is to achieve like a certain degree of effluent quality in a sewage treatment plant, like which will be suitable for reuse or disposal. So tertiary treatment is a final stage of this multi-stage wastewater cleaning process. This like third stage of treatment completely removes inorganic compounds like bacteria, viruses, and all. Removing these like harmful substances make those the treated water safe to reuse or release into the environment, right? So coming to oxidation ponds, these are often referred to as lagoons or sterilization ponds. They are large, shallow water areas designed specifically to clean wastewater by utilizing the interaction of sunlight, bacteria, and algae. The algae present in these ponds are like supported by the sun, carbon dioxide, and inorganic chemicals produced by the bacteria in the water. So algae release vital oxygen during photosynthesis, which helps aerobic bacteria carry out their function like uh, degrading the organic compounds. So coming to types of oxidation prone, there are four types: aerobic, anaerobic, facultative, and maturation. So aerobic ponds, also known as high-rate algal ponds, this can maintain dissolved oxygen like throughout 30 to 45 centimeter depth of this pond, and because of this algal photosynthetic activity, supplies oxygen during the day, while at night the wind creates aeration due to shallow depth of the pond. Aerobic ponds are also known for having high biochemical oxygen demand removal potential and are ideal for areas where the cost of land is not expensive. So these ponds include a detention time of 2 to 6 days, a BOD loading rate between 112 and 225 kg per 1000 meter cube per day, and BOD removal efficiency of 95%, right? So this picture depict aerobic pond where we can see the sunlight and wind and algae as well. So coming to anaerobic ponds, this operates without the presence of dissolved oxygen under methanogenic conditions. The major products are carbon dioxide and methane. Typically, these ponds are designed to have depth of 2 to 5 meter with a detention time between 1 and 1.5 days, and optimum pH of less than 6.2 and temperature greater than 15 degrees Celsius. And it involves an organic loading rate of 3000 kg per day. So this can remove 60% of BOD. However, this efficiency is dependent on climate. The driving force behind this treatment is like sedimentation. Helminths settle to the bottom of the pond, and bacteria and viruses are removed, attaching to settling solids within the pond, or die with the loss of available food or by the presence of predators. Right. In practice, like anaerobic ponds are usually incorporated alongside facultative ponds for so this picture depicts anaerobic ponds. So coming to facultative ponds, facultative ponds is a treatment with anaerobic and aerobic condition. A typical pond is divided into an aerobic surface region consisting of bacteria and algae, and anaerobic bottom regions consist of anaerobic bacteria, and a region in between an aerobic and anaerobic condition where bacteria can thrive in both conditions. So if used in a series different from a previously treated source enter the pond, then facultative ponds treat BOD typically within a range of 100 to 400 kgs BOD hectare per day by removing BOD by 95%. Because facultative ponds employ algae as decomposers, the treatment time can range between 2 and 3 weeks, which is attributed to the photosynthesis processes that occur within the limit. A facultative pond on average has a depth of 1 to 2 meter. So maturation ponds, they are similar to facultative ponds because they use algae as a primary driving force in the treatment. While facultative ponds typically treat BOD, maturation ponds remove fecal coliforms, nitrogens, and nutrients. This is the last stage, final stage of series of like treatment ponds used in wastewater management, particularly in wastewater stabilization pond system. It is a shallow pond designed to like further polish effluent after the initial treatment stages in anaerobic and facultative ponds. The main purpose is a reduction of pathogens. It plays critical role in like reducing the levels of pathogenic microorganisms through like natural disinfections process like sunlight, UV, predation by other organisms. Second one is nutrient removal. It aids in removing nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, promoting growth of algae and other microorganisms that will contribute to the water purification. And the third one is oxygenation. This pond supports the final oxygenation of water, which helps to improve its quality before it is discharged into the environment, right? In comparison with the other pond types, this characteristic of maturation pond includes depth range of 1 to 1.15 meter, which makes it shallower than this anaerobic and facultative, but not aerobic. Okay, so maturation ponds they are maintained in anaerobic conditions, and they are commonly used in tropical and subtropical regions due to their like reliance in sunlight for pathogen reduction and then algal growth. This picture depicts maturation pond. So, mechanism of oxidation pond. First, the bacteria present in the oxidation pond will oxidize the organic waste of the domestic as well as industrial sewage. By doing this, bacteria will release carbon dioxide, water, and ammonia. So this algal growth occurs in the presence of sunlight, and it utilizes the inorganic waste formed by the organic matter decomposition by bacteria, and it will release oxygen. Again, this oxygen will be used by bacteria to degrade those organic compounds. So from this two mechanism, we can clearly see that the algae and bacteria work mutually to fulfill each other's requirement, right? So the bacteria uses oxygen released by the algae to like oxidize the biodegradable organics. The oxidation of organic waste by this bacteria release carbon dioxide. Later, this algae harness those carbon dioxide to reduce inorganic waste like nitrogen, phosphorus compounds, and etc. As the oxidation and reduction reaction occurs, like this co-occurs, right? So this oxidation pond is sometimes called redox pond. Redox means when oxidation and reduction both are occurring, right? The sludge of this oxidation pond can be utilized as manure for like irrigation process as well. Okay, this is a simple like explanation of this mechanism of oxidation pond. Pond. This is the process involved in conversion of wastewater into simpler forms. Firstly, the industrial or domestic wastewater influence enters the oxidation pond through this inlet system. Then the bacteria utilize those biodegradable organics and convert them into inorganic compounds by releasing carbon dioxide and ammonia as well. Some bacteria are Proteus, Pseudomonas, Thyrospirillum, etc. These are the bacteria that are dominating in the stabilizing pond. The algal biomass in the oxidation pond utilize those inorganic compounds in the presence of sunlight and carbon dioxide released during the oxidation of those organic compounds. Then the algae that are present in this ponds are cholera, euglena. These are the most common genera of algae. Then the remaining non-biodegradable or solid organic waste are these settle down in the bottom of this pond as a sludge. Then the anaerobic bacteria, they will convert them during the night in absence of oxygen. The anaerobic bacteria first convert the insoluble organic waste into soluble organic acids like ethanol. Then the decomposition organic by acids by the anaerobic bacteria, which release hydrogen sulfides, ammonia, carbon dioxide as well. The treated water release out through the outlet system of a sterilization pond. By employing the dredging method, we can separate the sludge deposits from sterilization pond, and also using filtration method, or the combination of those chemical treatment settling processes, we can separate the algal and bacterial biomass by this process. This is the overall process, how the sludge system work, like using those bacteria and converting those organic into inorganic, and then effluents are treated and they are disposed to the environment. Right? These are the examples of those aerobic which are present on those ponds. Aerobic contains Pseudomonas species, Achromobacter species, Alkaligen species, and anaerobic microbes are Methanobacterium species, this sulfovibroic species. This Methanobacterium, they produce like methane, and then these sulfovibroic species, they will produce sulfate. They are like sulfate reducing bacteria. Algae includes cholera, euglena, and syndesmus, and facultative microbes includes bacteria like Proteus species, Enterobacterus, and E. coli as well. Okay. So this is the actual image of oxidation pond. First one is the like multiple pond system, where the first one is facultative lagoon, and 2 and 4 are like oxidation pond. 3 oxidation ponds are there. This was image from Wellington, USA, and second one is also an image from Wellington, USA. It is the oxidation pond. Third one is the central pivot irrigation system that directly applies effluent from the pond system. And fourth one is a water treatment turbine machine, where they reduce the BOD in the water in wastewater treatment. So these are the actual images. The images I used in the types of oxidation pond, they were like AI generated, but these are the actual images, how they look. The favorable condition for wastewater treatment. Sunlight. Algae release oxygen only in the presence of sunlight, and the bacteria uses this oxygen to organize more organic material. So sunlight is an important factor. Microorganisms like bacteria, algae, fungi, protozoa, these are the common microorganisms in the pond, where bacteria, algae, those help in treatment of effluent, and viruses, they are like removed by the maturation pond. And oxygen, for the oxidation of biodegradable organic waste, there must be like considerable demand for oxygen, right? And wastewater quality, the quality of wastewater is a factor that decides the type of treatment method that will be employed. And pollution load, more pollutants in the wastewater may affect the efficiency of entire stabilization pond community. Advantage and disadvantage of oxidation pond. In advantages, the stabilization pond reduce the biological oxidation demand up to 90%, and they are natural and energy efficient wastewater treatment. It is a simple method to operate or does not require sophisticated equipment. These are Oxidation pond is a practical and effective method for wastewater treatment of domestic and trade waste in tropical areas. The other advantages includes low operational and maintenance cost, reduction in pathogens and organic pollutants. Disadvantage includes the construction of stabilization pond requires more land area, like space requirements. The maintenance is quite intricate. Sometimes it gives a foul smell and mosquitoes. This is also limited effectiveness in cold climates, and foul smells, odors, and aesthetic concerns. Sometimes it gives a false smell and mosquito menace, and during the process, if not properly maintained, this mosquito can have like potential habitat for disease vector, right? Those are the advantages and disadvantages of oxidation pond. References. Thank you for everyone for listening with patience, and thank you, Kavya ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to present again. Thank you, everyone.